Aquarius Daily Horoscope for August 6, 2022. Daily Horoscope. Your first house with the presence of Saturn and Jupiter gives your personality a very jovial tone, because you want to help and share your joy with others, but at the same time you are hardworking and responsible with your relationships and with the way you express yourself. You are going to unite very well with your family through new ideas that arise in society and through the use of communication devices that are much more modern each time. Well, Uranus favors all these types of activities from your fourth house, so you will be very connected and in harmony with your family nucleus. It is necessary that you and your partner reach an internal balance between the love you have and the discussions that could be affecting that affection. Well, Venus and Mars from your 7th house indicate antagonistic energies that create conflicts that could damage the union you have with your partner if they are not taken care of. Your profession today may be giving you good news or even some recognition because fortune is located in your 10th house. This undoubtedly helps you to improve your professional passions and to be able to improve yourself more and more within your knowledge and work derived from your profession. The phone can ring all day. The energy of the day can increase the pace of communications. It may be challenging to keep up with all these contacts. Try not to pressure yourself to end it all today. You must deal with certain people, while others can wait. Organize a schedule that can be manageable. Don't give in to external pressure if you can't help it. Today do not necessarily believe in the things you hear. In the same way, you should also use caution when trusting the things you read. Just because something is in print doesn't mean it has ultimate authority. It places the motivations of people and organizations behind the words. Today communication with others may be somewhat confusing, so think twice before blindly trusting. Daily Tarot Reading. This period signals the end of a chapter in your life and the beginning of a new one, which will be full of hope and renewed vitality. An unpleasant situation that has been troubling you, upsetting you and wearing you out is now coming to an end, thus filling you with relief. A weight is being lifted off your shoulders. You have to come to terms with the changes taking place in your life and to look at the future with confidence and optimism. Keep in mind that every end is a new beginning. The period lying ahead of you will prove extremely fulfilling and leave no room for nostalgia. You will redefine your life and rid it of all that is worthless or meaningless. Daily Career Tarot. The Justice card reversed indicates that you feel disappointed because your career and finances have been thrown out of balance. You're having difficulty cooperating with other people and feel like nobody is on your side. Someone will do you wrong, and this will make you lose your trust in them. Before jumping to conclusions and rushing to a guilty verdict, though, you should carefully consider whether things turned out the way they did because of you. Seeing that you currently have a tendency to deny responsibility for your actions and to blame others for your own mistakes, you're likely to do or say things that will prove costly in the future. Health. The Sun from your 6th house fills you with vitality and energy for you and your activities, therefore your health is very likely to remain strong and active, and Mercury in this house tells us that it is in matters of communication and the mind where especially you will have strength and vitality during your day. Your role today is interiorization. You don't want to be pestered with boring stuff and tedious stories. You will feel in a gray mood and you will only have time to listen to your inner voice that will be in full self-analysis. Listen to her, but do not fall prey to a feeling of melancholy that will cost you a lot to get rid of if you do not pay attention. Be aware of it. Work. You have a lot of energy available for your work tasks, especially in those where you have to deal with more people. Convince people to consume you or create beneficial contacts for your work, since the Sun and Mercury from your 6th house encourage you to make these areas strong in your work. Today your mind will be completely focused on work. You will have the obsession to finish with certain tedious but necessary tasks that await you tomorrow morning, and that you fear them. This doesn't do you any good. Distract yourself by calling a friend on the phone, or reading a book that you are passionate about. If you do not achieve improvements, start cleaning the house. You'll have tomorrow to think about work matters. Money and luck. Analyze very well what you really want to create and how you would like to acquire your economy, and focus your energy on it, because you have Neptune from your house 2 to delve into those reflections and be able to decide which path is much more favorable for you to take to improve your economy and your internal well-being. As for your finances, you are going to pay dearly for the waste you made in the past. You will have problems receiving the funds you expected, or you will have to face an unforeseen expense. You will have to use all your talents to overcome this situation. But don't be disheartened. It could turn into something positive in the blink of an eye, and it sure will. Love. You will be able to share your ideas and reflections of life and your ideas of improvements that you could establish in yourself, so that your wishes and life plans can manifest, and thus fully enjoy your life and those positive emotions that it generates. Well, Gemini in the 5th house helps you with it. Possible home visit of a couple with child. It could well be relationships you do business with. Regardless of their connection, they will have a long conversation that could lead to future plans. Be careful not to stay up late chatting. Your mind can fly you at 1,000 kilometers per hour, and then you won't be able to sleep with the excitement. It is quite true that you are heavily occupied with work and you cannot extend your hand to support your beloved. But this is not acceptable. With whom else are they going to share their problem with? Imagine if you would have been in their place, then how would you have felt? So do understand their plight and lend them an ear, at least if you can't be there to support them. Towards the end of the day, things will improve between you and your partner. You two may even decide to spend some time with friends and family. You may even go to discuss with your siblings the issues which both of you are facing in your respective lives and collectively as well. Siblings are simply great when it comes to advice. They will surely suggest a way out. However, being in the presence of other kinds of love will rekindle the love between you and your partner. There is a tremendous amount of love in each other's heart for each other, but all have been in a reservoir because you guys never took a chance to express it. You must do it before it gets too late. And when you will start to sprinkle on your partner and your partner will start sprinkling on you some love, then you are going to add this to the list of the things which you feel thankful for. Lucky colors: pink, orange and red. Lucky numbers: 2, 67, 89, 91. Love Tarot card. Today's Love Tarot card is the Star. This card conveys a sense of renewed hope and purpose. The Star encourages looking toward the future rather than the past. You shed your previous cynicism about dating. Your optimism gives you a magnetic appeal. You are especially likely to find romance through a group activity, or online. Your new romance may begin as a friendship. Shared ideals rather than sexual passion forms the basis of your relationship. You and your lover appreciate each other's quirks. If you are in a relationship, you and your partner forgive each other for past transgressions. You now have an opening to create a new foundation for love and trust. The two of you discover you have outgrown your previous social circle. You begin socializing with a different group of people. Your new friends represent your new beginning as a couple.